Real Madrid beat Atalanta 2-0 to win the Super Cup. Of course, they were favorites. They were always going to win. It was Mbappe's debut. By the way, Fede Valverde also scored. How underrated is Valverde? Just, side note there. I think he's still extremely underrated in the football community. But of course, Mbappe scored on his Real Madrid debut. I mean, he was dreaming about this last night. This is the season probably where Mbappe has his best chance to win the Ballon d'Or. You can only imagine that being at Real Madrid, and we know that being at Real Madrid somehow pulls you towards that trophy. We know Vinicius Jr. is in the running this season, and he might be favorite, actually. But it's definitely pray for Barcelona. It's pray for Barca, and it's pray for everyone, because this Real Madrid team is looking scary. Look at that starting 11. You have all-around quality in every single position. Maybe if Ferland Mendy can keep fit this season, we might see the best of him. But that lineup is looking extremely dangerous. I'm trying to see the weaknesses, and I could identify Mendy, but he on his day is very strong. But I mean, from the whole team, it looks like that's the only sort of suspect position. The defense is really good. Carvajal, someone might say his age, but he was the best right back last season, and he's very consistent with his performances. And to beat that monster defense with Militao and Rudiger, you have Thibaut Courtois, one of the best keepers in the world, and for me, the best. So come on. That defense is solid. That midfield is solid. Tchouameni playing in his CDM role and not defense centre-back role last season because Real Madrid had so many injuries. That's a solid lineup. Valverde, for me, I rate extremely highly. And Jude Bellingham now playing in his role as either number 8 or 10, but he's accommodating Mbappe, who will play as a proper 9 now, and Bellingham does not have to play as a false 9 anymore. Although he scored lots of goals, I am not sure we'll see the same goal return this season from Jude Bellingham. But this team absolutely cooked last night. I thought Atalanta started the game better. They were dominating the ball and they were putting Real Madrid under pressure, but we know Real Madrid, they can even play badly and win. And now that you have Mbappe in your team, I think, they don't panic, and there's no reason to panic anymore. Mbappe will get his goal, and I just think Mbappe will score like 50 goals or something this season. But the star trio all cooked. Jude Bellingham, not even trio. For me, it's a 4. People were talking about Rodrigo maybe leaving to accommodate Mbappe, but that's how they should play. Rodrigo, Bellingham, Mbappe and Vinicius Jr. should all start, all the stars in the team. But we do know that even for this quality team, they will park the bus at the Etihad if they get drawn against Man City in the Champions League. We know that. We know that the only way to attack really Real Madrid is to try exploit their lack of defensive help that you would usually get from your attackers, and that's Mbappe, Rodrigo and Vinicius Jr. So depending on how much they're willing to track back this season, that could be a weak spot for Real Madrid defensively, but they can sustain crazy amounts of pressure and just come through it unscathed and then hit you on the counter. So I don't know. It's really pray for all these teams. It's pray for Barcelona. Lamine Yamal, he has to carry Barcelona like the way Messi carried that Barcelona team when there was literally no one but him. Taking it back to that era where Messi was just, that good that he was taking on the whole Galacticos himself. I don't know. This team was absolutely brilliant last night. Jude Bellingham won man of the match. He got an assist. Vinicius Jr. got an assist. Mbappe scored. Come on. They are cooking and they're off to a good start already. Day 1 trophy already. We know Real Madrid are serial winners. I think this is Mbappe's first Super Cup because he obviously wouldn't have got to play with since PSG never won the Champions League. But they are off to a great start and they're looking scary. On top of that, you have to add to their lineup the fact that they have match officials on their payroll. I mean, what can you do to stop this team now? Like, really, only Pep can stop this team. That's the match reaction. Please subscribe and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye. We have the Premier League coming up next.